What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. You join me today from inside the Clio, obviously. I was going to head out and just go for a little drive today because the weather was nice. It seems a little bit overcast now. But yeah, I was going to head out for a little drive and just have a little bit of fun, but I thought, grab the GoPro and kind of make a little vlog / Clio update on the way. So here I am, I've gone the wrong way, going back to where I was going to actually initially record the video, where I did my first Clio video. Just going to go there because it's nice and quiet, get the shots that I want, and yeah, basically give you a rundown of what's been done since the last video and what are my future plans with the car going forward. So I'll catch up with you when we get there. So welcome to the glamorous location. Pulled up here mainly just because it's quiet, you don't get no trouble, and there's a massive long straight road there, perfect for 30 mile an hour. But yeah, here she is. A lot of you will think it's pretty much the same, and partially you are right, but a lot of stuff's changed in the process. So first things first, as of last week, this is now fully ceramic coated. So obviously thanks to Raw Details, as per usual, doing all my bits and bobs like that, got it looking absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'll throw some other footage and stuff of the day I picked it up, but as you can see, like, this was maintenance washed yesterday and is popping off. Let's try and grab some of that flake. Now this ceramic coating on this car apparently lasts for about 3 years, which is pretty decent. So just toughens up the paint, because these cars, well, I don't know about these cars, but this car in black, the paint is so soft, and obviously I've been told that by the guy that does my car, but he said the paint is so soft and stuff. So I keep paying for having it like waxed and stage polished and stuff like that, but then it keeps not getting bad, but it keeps getting worse, to the point where like all the swells come back and stuff like that. So yeah, having the ability to have something this, like, just a bit more robust on the paint and stuff, which means it'd be easier to clean and stuff. Like I say, the water just runs off it. It's ridiculous. I've never seen nothing like it. The water just runs off it, you know. Obviously it's got such a real nice glossy kind of vibe to it. So yeah, moving on from the ceramic coating, yesterday I had the front lights tinted just to take a bit of the chrome out. Like, I'll put some shots or like some clips or whatever I've got of the car beforehand, but the difference they make just taking that chrome out, because these cars have got a really strong like section up here, which a lot of guys just buy an eyebrow vinyl just to stick on there, but I'm not a big fan of just that part, so I thought just full tint the lights, and I've tinted the DRLs at the bottom as well, so they look pretty schwered. Now I'm still running the AirTech front mount, but the guys at AirTech were kind enough to send me, within literally just over a week, I requested just the two front silicone pipes to be black, because I just kind of, in my head, the idea of the red pipe sounded good, and like under the engine base sounded great, but when I put it on, there was quite a lot showing up front. It was a bit Gary Boy. I went into it, so it was something I've been meaning to do for a while, but seeing as all this stuff, I just had plenty of time on my hands. Other than work, I just got plenty of time on my hands, so I was thinking, get them changed up, and they just, as you can see, I think they just look so much better. And it really, instead of seeing the red piping, if you catch a glimpse of just like the AirTech logo, it's a little bit cheeky, a little bit naughty. Going over to the wheels now. I mentioned previously in the video real quick, but the hubs are now painted. I had the wheels off and painted the front and rear hubs. Obviously that looks so much better, just being darker than orange. Got the Pure Motorsport stud conversion on there now as well. It's just so much easier to move a wheel on and off studs than plant the wheel on with the spigot ring and the spacer, and it's just a faff. So having these allows you to just like hook the wheel on, do up the nuts. But yeah, looks pretty sweet. Got a couple of the guys on the group had pointed out these black indicators instead of the normal like chrome ones with the orange bulb, and these look so much better. I'll get a clip in a minute of these actually working, but basically they run across like kind of like Audi lights and stuff. So, and they were only cheap. So, result, we dropped it a little bit more as well on the coilovers. So now it's running. I'm unsure how much, but you can see there. Oh, look at that!
Look at that! Look at it! Look at that!
And no scrub, which is a right result. So, but yeah, looking absolutely. Oh hell yeah. You can see basically the coilovers are now capped, so that's as low as it can go really. And to be fair, I don't really want to go any lower. I'll straighten the wheel up in a minute and get some shots of it straight on, but the back is pretty tucked up, and like I say, no scrub, which I'm happy about. Run that other footage alongside it and see see the difference, because obviously on camera it probably doesn't look any different maybe, but like in person, trust me, it's like it sits so much lower on the back, and luckily it's got a little bit of rake to it as well, which is always nice on a hatch, because there's nothing worse than a front end of a hatch upright looking like a drag car. But yeah, scenes. Right, that's enough of that. Let's go take it for a rip, shall we? Hopefully you can hear me over this noise and the wind, etc. But yeah, let's take it for a little rip, shall we? Now we're down on a really quiet road in my local town that people like to keep disclosed for this reason. But yeah, you can come down here. It's a little bit bumpy, so you have to be careful. But yeah, unrestricted, no trouble. Just come down here and give it a little poke. So just go and head it down, turn around, and then see what it's all about, shall we? There's a right big rut in the middle, but as soon as we pass that, we'll absolutely pin it. How quickly this thing gets to 30. So I'm going to leave away from that area because we're attracting a little bit of attention. But on the scenic drive home, oh god, this road sucks. So I don't know if you saw in the last vid, but Nürburgring in August is booked. But with this whole COVID thing, no guarantee it's happening, so fingers crossed we're still going to go. So that is in the near future. The whole hybrid turbo thing I'm putting on a back burner at the moment, because as much as it sounds like a good idea, you're going to start running into issues. When you start running a car at such, well, like nearly 100 horsepower more than it was capable, out the factory doing, you're going to start to run into issues. And it's not the engine so much that I'm worried about with this, it's more the gearbox. And whatever, well, basically when I had this mapped on this turbo, on this setup, it made 260, 270 newton-meters of torque. And on a hybrid it'll make more like 2.9, maybe 2.95, something like that on power, but the torque will still be capped at 380. So looking at the cost to horsepower basically, going to cost me, I'd say it's worth 650 quid for a turbo if I exchange mine for the hybrid, and then it's going to need fitting, and then it's going to need mapping. So it's going to be 1,200 quid, I reckon, all in. And 1,200 quid for that performance gain, you know, I'm unsure of. But it gets to the point where, like I say, I get a hybrid turbo, put it on, makes that good power. Obviously it's going to spool harder, it's going to boost quicker, so it'll probably feel, oh pardon me, it'll probably feel rapid. But the issue being is then I think it will roll on to the next thing. So they cap the torque at RS Tuning because of clutch slim. And there's a guy on the Clio forums, on the Clio Facebook, has made a custom like tougher clutch for these, £3,000.
Why?
So add that to the mix, and you like there's no guarantee that even with that clutch the gearbox will hold out. So you could go on then to put the hybrid turbo on, the clutch on, and then you start pushing that torque, and then your gearbox just goes, don't want to know. And I do not even want to guess at how much a gearbox is for one of these.
$100 billion.
Other future plans just involve other little bits and bobs that I want to do. Like I'm looking at getting some bits wrapped, like the blade, the side, and the diffuser. I'm looking at getting that wrapped. I've decided on kind of like a satin grey. I'm going to get some interior bits done as well. Get rid of some of this red, and looking at getting the Isla front splitter. It's from Germany, so basically it's going to cost a fortune to get over here. But we'll look into that nearer the time. That'll be definitely after the Nürburgring trip as well, because if I go round the carousel with a splitter on, that's coming straight off. As for the rest of the stuff, I'm looking at I was going to run the Isla front splitter with the Maxton skirts, which has been done before, a guy on the Clio group. That was what I was going to run, and he'd already done it, and it actually looks pretty sweet. Keep toying with the idea of the cut wing. Looks great, just costs a fortune unless you buy a rep, but then there's no guarantee it's going to fit that well. Oh, come on, go. But yeah, before I keep waffling on, and it looks like my batteries are getting pretty low on the old GoPro, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the content and stuff. Like, got some good plans for some good videos coming up soon. So once some boys pull their finger out, then there'll be some good videos incoming. As for the Clio, I don't think there's going to be much more I'm doing at this point, other than little bits and bobs here and there. But you know, get me on Instagram and you'll see that all as and when it happens. Link to all the stuff that I have done and all the dudes that have helped me out will be in the description below. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe and all that, you know what to do. Oh, feds. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe and all that. Nearly 200 subs, which is pretty decent, considering I've only really been pushing the channel again in the recent couple of weeks and stuff. So yeah, appreciate your support and appreciate your feedback as well. So don't be scared to leave some comments, some criticisms, and don't forget, if you're that guy that thumbs down on my videos, I appreciate you too. Any feedback's good feedback. Catch you in the next one.